What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, okay, we're coming back to Pearl Jam. Yes, indeed. Pearl Jam fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. This is a request from Bruce Nadu. Bruce wanted to see me react to this song. It is Pearl Jam performing a Cheap Trick song called Surrender. Now, have I heard the song before? Yes, I've heard the original before many times. Surrender is probably one of Cheap Trick's top 5 songs as far as popularity go. So, yeah, I've definitely heard the song before. Now, have I heard Pearl Jam do it before? No, I have not heard Pearl Jam do this song before. So, I'm not going to be reacting to the song, obviously, because I've heard it before. It wouldn't be honest. So I'm not going to react to the song itself in any way, shape, or form. What I will be reacting to is, from what I understand, this is a live performance. So I'll be reacting to the live performance, the arrangement, and the interpretation of Pearl Jam doing this song. So Pearl Jam's interpretation, basically. That's what I'll be reacting to. See how they put their spin on it and see how well they do. This was posted by Matt Russell 72, and the video has 6,250 views. It's not going to get you there. Not quite. You know, it'll get there. Eventually it'll get there, but not right now. Not with that number. Not quite. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? You ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Pearl Jam, Surrender, Wrigley Field, BTN preview. I have no idea what BTN preview means, but it's a preview for BTN. Whatever that is. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Go Jeff.
Just the other day I heard of soldiers falling off from Indonesian junk that's going around.
There we go.
Mommy's alright, daddy's alright, they just seem a little bit surrender, but don't give yourself away.
I like how Jeff's doing the bass line, filling in the gap, keeping it from sounding, hollow or dead or anything like that while the guitars are sustaining. Great job, as always. They're doing a great job. Don't get me wrong, okay? They're doing a fine job of playing the song. Other than the tempo being faster than the original, it sounds pretty close. I like it when they do covers. I like it when they put their own spin on it. I like it when they do something different. And like they take the cover, they take the song, and they say, okay, well, we're gonna stick to the basic roadmap, but we're gonna do this and we're gonna do this and we're gonna do this instead, and we're gonna make some little changes here and there. Pearl Jam's not really doing that. They're pretty much staying true to form. And look, there's nothing wrong with it. I like it when bands put their own little touches on it. You know what I mean? So they're not doing anything bad though. It's not bad. They're playing it really accurately, which is awesome. Good for them. Let's keep going here. What's Mike pointing at? Oh. Like I said, they're doing a fine job. They're staying true to form. I mean, they're staying like exactly with the original. They got the key change and all. I'm not gonna keep beating a dead horse. You know how I feel about it. I was wondering what Mike was doing. Mike came over here and started pointing, and I'm like, what's he pointing at? Is he pointing at Stone? No, he was pointing at Matt for the fills. Okay. Just, you know, hey, let's see what you can do. Do it. And he did it, and he walked away. So, okay, that's cool. Anyway, let's keep going here. Yeah, he did it. Wait. Did I hear that right? Did I hear a couple wrong notes? Hold on. I think it's fine. Oh, I love it when that happens. Look, I'm not okay, let me be very clear before I piss off any Pearl Jam fans, okay? Hold on a second. Hold on, relax. Let me explain why I'm laughing. I'm laughing not because, you know, I'm saying Mike McCready sucks or anything like that. I'm not saying that by any stretch. I'm laughing because I love it when bands do that. I love it when bands make mistakes, especially in a live format. It proves beyond a shadow of a doubt they're playing live, for starters. I mean, not that I had any doubt that these guys weren't playing live. I knew these guys were playing live, but that just goes to further the point, okay? Number two, and this is probably the more accurate reason and the more obvious reason, at least for me it is. The reason I like it when bands screw up like that is I can't tell you how many times I've been on stage and I've made a mistake like that. I played a wrong note, or I came in the wrong spot, or something like that. It happens. You know, it does happen. I can honestly tell you I have never in my life ever played a perfect show. Not once. I'll always have at least one tiny little mistake, okay? You may not hear it, and quite often, most of the time, in fact, you won't hear the mistake, because luckily I'm a bass player. But I do make the mistake nonetheless, and I know I made it. I know I made the mistake, and it bothers the hell out of me because I hear all these other bands and I'll listen to them play and they never make a mistake ever. And then I see someone like Mike McCready who does make a mistake, and it's very humanizing. And it lets me know, you know what, all those times you've made mistakes, it's okay because he makes them too, obviously. So I'm not laughing at him. I'm not making fun of him. I'm laughing more than anything at a personal enjoyment because it's a feeling of, and it's a sense to some extent, it's a sense of relief. So that's just where I'm coming from on that. I'm not disrespecting him. I don't hold him in any lower regard than I have in the past. He's still high up in regard. I have all the respect in the world for him. It's refreshing to see other professional musicians make mistakes, because that just lets me know that I'm right up there with him. It's okay. Let's keep going here. I'm sorry. I want to hear it one more time. I do.
That is alright. Let's roll in numbers, rock and roll and got my keys, records. Mommy's alright. That is alright. They just seem a little weird. Surrender. Surrender.
See, it was only like 2 measures. It's not a big deal. Job. It was a really good job. They played the song exactly the way, they heard it. It was a little faster, but I mean, they pretty much nailed the song note for note. So good for them. Good for them. We'll talk about it in the review. Well, there you go, folks. That was Pearl Jam with their rendition, a live rendition of the Cheap Trick classic song Surrender. This was a request from Bruce Nadeau. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, I am going to give that a 7.7. Yup, 7.7. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
I would like to start out by saying they did absolutely nothing wrong. Okay, they did nothing wrong. They played the song exactly how it sounds, exactly how Cheap Trick did it. Note for note, chord for chord, okay? They nailed the song, okay? Having said that, that's part of my problem. I am a very strong believer that when you play a cover, you should do something to make it yours. Otherwise, you're just taking the original and you're just, rehashing it. And I'm not the biggest fan of that. I will say Pearl Jam did play it a little bit faster. They played it a little bit faster than the original. It was noticeable. There's that. But other than that, they played the song pretty much exactly how it is. They took no liberties, really. Nothing like that. But even then, it was still fun. The crowd loved it. The crowd obviously loved it. They were all singing along, which is not hard to do because, like I said, it's one of Cheap Trick's top 5 songs they ever recorded. So there you go. One of their biggest hits. So it's not surprising. I'm glad they did this song. I'm glad they did this song. I mean, they could have picked any Cheap Trick song and they picked this one. And I'm glad they picked this one. This is a song I think that would fit them pretty well. So that's good. So it's getting to 7.7 because they did a really good job on it. Unfortunately, they didn't take any liberties. They didn't do anything to make it theirs, but other than a tempo increase. And I don't really count a tempo increase as a variation. I mean, all they did was speed it up a little bit, and I don't really count that. But then again, with a song like Surrender, there's really not a whole lot of ways you could take this. There's not a whole lot of different directions. It's a very, very simple song. There's only so far you can go with it, so. But nonetheless, a really good job, really good performance. Everybody did a fine job. Matt did a great job on the drums. Jeff's bass playing was nice. I loved hearing the slides. It was really good. Stone was rock solid back there as always, where he needs to be. Mike McCready doing a great job moving around the stage a little bit, which was nice to see. Well, Mike and Jeff were both kind of moving around, which was good to see. Stone was jumping around back there, and that's cool. I wish he would move around more, but that's okay. Eddie Vedder doing a great job delivering on the vocals on this. He did a fine job. Nothing that stuck out as being bad. Everything sounded clean, clear. It was nice hearing that mistake. I'm not taking any points off for it. I'm not. It's like I said, it was entertaining. For me personally, it was very entertaining to hear those two measures of wrong chords from Mike McCready. It was very humanizing, and it made me feel good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. So yeah, that's why we're gonna stick with that 7.7. I feel good with it, and we're gonna stick with it, which is a really good job. Now, if you're not sure and you think 7.7 is a bad score, take a look down below in the description of the video. You will find my scoring chart down there. You will very clearly see that 7.0 to 7.9 is the range for really good. This is getting a 7.7. It's up there on the really good scale. It is not a bad job by any stretch, okay? So keep that in mind. 7.7, final score. I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you've enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you did enjoy the show and you would like to see more videos like this, feel free to join the fan base by clicking on that button down there. Yeah, you know the button I'm talking about. Click on that button, join the fan base, and become one of us. Now, for whatever reason, if you don't feel like clicking on that button, that's okay. I still respect you. Also, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. It'll do me a world of good and will do you absolutely no harm whatsoever. Finally, if you guys do join the fan base, you will find a bell down there that you can click on. By clicking on that bell, it'll keep you up to date on everything happening with this channel, including when new content gets dropped. So, if you want to stay in the know, click on the bell and you'll stay in the know. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.